Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. As always, I am Folke, Zaubearer, the Bear Wizard, the Wizard Bear. I play video games on the internet, including ones that get remakes. We are here with Panzer Dragoon Remake. You'll recall we played the original Panzer Dragoon on a Sega Tuesday some months ago. I'm also hoping that the game is loud enough because it's around the volume level I try to keep things at, but volume levels are weird sometimes. Either way, let's go ahead and get started and see how the game looks. Play hard. I love cinematics that ignore volume settings. I absolutely love them. So since I wanted to watch that, I'm gonna go ahead and restart the game here, just changing how I fiddle with the volume. Now, I try to trust the game's own volume settings whenever I play something. But good fucking lord. Okay, so we're just gonna completely restart the game. I have already dropped the volume in the Windows volume mixer. So now I'll put it back up in the game settings. Good fucking lord. Also, now the game doesn't want to read my controller. That is A+ game. Are you for real? %. Okay, it's got to be lower than that. You know what's amazing? This is the game at, what is this? 3% volume. And it's still not cool. Cool. How about we then this already bodes well. Okay. We open it again. My controller's plugged in. Please recognize that I have the controller. No? For real? You're only gonna recognize I have a controller the first time you start and never again. And there's no, like, force controller option or anything. Oh, this is good. Are you for real, game? I don't even know how to reset my controller to try that. Am I really gonna have to do keyboard and mouse because it forgot where my controller is? Is that where we're at in video gaming? Hold on. Oh boy, a cloud error. Not like you have any actual information to sync. Try this one more time. I even unplugged and replugged in. Hey, there we go. Plug the controller back in while the game is running. Sure, why not? That's what you have to do with good video games, right? Oh god. New game. Hard. Don't blow my ears out this time. Absolutely can't stand when in-game cinematics don't follow the sound options you select. Fallout was bad at this too. And, like, you don't run into it as a problem very often either. That's why it always catches me off guard. Especially since this game in particular was extremely loud. Well, the opening cutscene's very true to the original. Oh! That guy got lobstered. Really goddamn fast lobsters. Look at him scuttle. Boo. Who's paying to keep all these lights on? Flood lighting is not cheap. Oh, shoot. Well, '07 for weird camel thing. Also, is the game loud enough? Sounds quiet to me. Something else? Oh shit. Oh, Dragon fucked up everything? Oh, thank God the explosion launched me safely outside, with all of my bones intact. Sick looking Digimon. Come here. Listen, kid, I don't have much time. It's up to you now. I'm out of time, kid. It's all up to you. You're now the Panzer Dragoon remake. I'm not gonna lie, the animation has a certain... I almost hesitate to even speak this name, because I don't want to bring its evil into the world, but it's almost got a certain Xavier Renegade Angel quality to it. You're absolutely right, Fagooby. Yeah. Well, the game sure looks pretty. I wish the dragon didn't take up so goddamn much of the screen. Can I zoom out? There we go. I mean, that was a thing in the original, so... Alright, so is changing the direction I look. Nice. Oh, missed one. The steering ain't great. Again, a lot like the original. I think it's because when I'm aiming the reticule, the fact that it goes the direction I push the stick in is fine. But when it comes to flying, I want to push up to fly down. You know? I recall having this issue with the original. I wonder, can I... invert y-axis? Problem is that, like, I'm viewing my control as being, like, the crosshair rather than the dragon. Because that's the most prominent thing on the screen. Despite the dragon taking up so much of the screen. I think this would actually be helped if the camera were, like, fixed directly behind the dragon, like what it would be for Star Fox. Hello there, airship. Oh, we actually have a thing telling us what things are this time. Change direction. Ow. It actually automatically changed the direction I was facing that time. And see, that's the thing, is like now I want, since I'm like purely just aiming and not doing any movement, I want uninverted. I think that's a real problem with this game too. And the second one. Ow, missile. Oh, thing's almost dead. I think, at least. That's the thing, the game seems to prioritize precision aiming over precision flying until it doesn't. No survivors. I'm going to assume that says 75. It's a weird number font. Ooh, shutdown ratio 93%. I got 2 credits. Oh yeah, that was a thing. So to have continues, you need to do well at shooting down the enemies. You need to get a high shot-down ratio to get more credits. So to get more tries at the later stages, you need to do well in the early stages. Why is this thing flying on a bunch of teeth? I remember not liking this stage very much in the original. Ugh. Oh, where are they? Oh, there they are. I saw dots. It is very arcadey. I don't think there was an arcade version of it, though. But I think one thing that trips me up is that, like, I want to play it like it's Star Fox, and it's not Star Fox. You gotta be careful, you gotta watch the radar. The game is definitely more about precision shooting than Star Fox is. I do gotta say, the remake has done a lot to make the game look a hell of a lot better. Just like, keep in mind, the original game was way back on the Sega Saturn. And graphically, the Saturn has, not aged the best. Worms! Alright, is Worm dead? Worm is at least gone for now. Up front. Up, hello, Worm. I don't know, do we have to fly so low around here? I feel like flying in range of the worms is a bad idea. Might just be me. I'm not the professional dragon. I just feel like maybe if we flew a little higher, where the sandworms couldn't reach us. Ah, it's you. Kicking your ass, buddy. You gonna do anything? Are you just gonna let me shoot you? Brother man. Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. Brother man, we're on hard difficulty. That you just embarrassed yourself. I remember dying to him in the original. Did they make this easier? Or is the more fluid control that this has just making it easier? You have to remember, Sega Saturn didn't have a joystick. Sega Saturn only had D-pad. So it was not capable of this smooth of aiming. Alright, nothing to lock onto, apparently. It's got to pound away at this guy. I didn't notice that fireball. Oh, little guy. Boop. Well, you crashed. Look at that. And, you know, I'm also noticing, unlike Star Fox, which really is the only game I can draw active comparison to here, you don't seem to get rewarded at all for locking on to a large amount of things at once. Because, like, when you do that and when you hit a bunch of things with the same shot in Star Fox, you get, like, big score multiplier bonuses. But this doesn't seem to be about that. In fact, the only score it seems to be tracking is how many enemies you actually get rid of on a percentage base per stage. I've seen some things that they're also working on a remake version for Panzer Dragoon's Vi, which I'm interested in looking at too, if that ever comes out. I say if because the last news that I've seen about that is dated September of last year, so it's been a few months. I died. So now I have to use one of my credits. That's the thing, is like the lore seems really loose. And Panzer Dragoon's Vi doesn't seem to actually like... Because I played that on stream too. Panzer Dragoon's Vi does not seem to actually continue from this story, whatever it is. Also, I'm trying to... I actually forgot. I forgot that's a thing. You cannot actually maneuver when you're aiming anywhere other than front. I completely forgot that was a thing until just now. You cannot maneuver the dragon at all unless you're pointing frontwards. Which I think is a mistake. Because you'll have situations where, like we just were, you have to be aiming, you have to be turned either to the left or right, or backwards to hit whatever you're fighting. But while it's attacking you, if you're aiming those directions, you can't dodge. So you have to look away from it in order to dodge what it's shooting at you, which seems backwards. Come on, little guys. Line up in front of the executioner. Yeah, like if you notice, I turn right. This no longer maneuvers the dragon at all, just the aiming reticule. But anyway, I think I was saying Panzer Dragoon's Vi doesn't seem to carry on from this story. It seems to be completely different. But I could be wrong, because both games are very, like, the game is just sort of happening. I'm willing to bet, if you want lore, Panzer Dragoon Saga can probably hook you up. And then possibly Panzer Dragoon Orta. Those are the two games that came after. But I have not touched them, because Panzer Dragoon Saga is a, I believe a turn-based RPG. And then Panzer Dragoon Orta is for the Xbox, which I do not have a way to do anything with. I could, I just have no interest. Oh, right, I forgot. We're basically just in a big cutscene waiting for this thing to make itself. Ow, okay, fine, fine, fine. See, then the game randomly demands precision flying. What is the part I'm doing damage to? Hold on. Is it just that? No? Is it that at all? No, it's the... Is it the middle? It's the middle. Oh, come on. I don't like this guy. I don't remember him being like this in the original either. Also, is it just me, or is the hitbox for the dragon absolutely gigantic? And well, it's no longer a blip on my map, so it's probably dead. So what I've gotten is that the remake has made things prettier, but everything else about the games is still here. Everything else that I didn't like is still here. The game's been prettied up, and the aiming is smoother. But any other bad gameplay decisions are still there, unfortunately. Which, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, is exactly what I expected. I guess I was just hoping that maybe there'd be some alternate control schemes or something. Come on, where are they? There they are. It's also, like, this is just a thing with how the game has always been. It's a little rough how, you know, you die, you do the whole stage again. But, I mean, that's just how games were. You need to get good. Health bar only lasts you for the stage. You fuck up, you go back. And you know, with the whole controlling issue when aiming to the sides or back. I'm not asking to be able to, like, have extremely fine control over the dragon in that case, but, like, if I'm aiming this way, it'd be nice to at least be able to control, like, up and down, ascend and descend. I mean, this is not a game without merit. It does some things right, not that. Not the fact that it's completely unclear where I need to be flying to not get hit by this guy. Boom! What are you doing over there? Now you're wearing it like a hat? Okay, I still need to shoot the connection point between the two of them. Wait, what? Oh, God. It shot stuff that was coming around the front. There we go. That pounded into him pretty nicely. Oh, he's angry. Oh, it's broken. He's breaking. And he's down. Doing a lot better on hit percentage than I did in the original version, probably due to the smoother aiming. %98, wow. Okay. I think I remember this was the stage that I made it to in the original. Oh, right. This stage is gonna get a little, You might get a little motion sick. Actually don't like that my laser is causing the entire goddamn room to flash. We don't need that realistic of lighting. That's actually pretty bad. Okay, so see what I mean? It's suddenly demanding precision flying because it's constantly shooting at me now. It does feel a bit Metroidy, you're right. Yeah, like, I'm suddenly expected to dodge all of this shit, and it's giving me, like, no time to react. When I am flying Big Dragon with an even bigger hitbox. Whoa. Stop with the lasers. Well, like, come on, a health pickup of some... Right, I forgot, you have to dodge the doors that only partially open. A health pickup of some kind, please. By the way, that's already the boss. I remember this guy. Here's what does damage to him. That's definitely very mecha seahorsey. No. What part of you is actually taking damage? Oh, never mind, I'm dead. Well. The other thing is, I know that, I was noticing you inherit your health bar from the previous level, too. Which absolutely does not help. No, I'm not sure how I'm expected to dodge all of this. It gives very little warning for a lot of it. Also, can I, like, have a centered camera or something? I'm just dying for this to control more like Star Fox. Like that. How am I supposed to dodge that? Door just opens and there's lasers. Like, the only explanation I can give is it's a game you're supposed to just play on repeat until you have it memorized. Which, God, aren't you glad we got away from that in video games? I'm missing a third of my health. And well, it's not absolute memorization in Dark Souls. Dark Souls has, like, movement patterns and stuff that you can recognize. And generally speaking, has things that can carry over from fight to fight. As opposed to, say, the gameplay that the game you're supposed to just memorize and execute is more like playing DDR with invisible arrows. But yeah, I'm missing a little over a third of my health, and I don't feel like very much of that damage was avoidable. Well, that might just be me. Maybe I really am just a scrub who needs to get good. Where is it that takes damage on him? Come on. This is as far down as I can go. Jesus. Alright, guy. Alright. Fly up. Ah. You're so slow, dragon. What's with the sudden spike in the boss difficulty? Hey, Sophie. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. You're just in time to witness death. Welcome on in, Raiders. For those who don't know me, I'm Folke Zaubearer, the Bear Wizard, the Wizard Bear. I play video games on the internet and ride an insanely fat dragon who just cannot stay alive through this stage. We're playing the Panzer Dragoon remake today. See how it compares to the original Sega Saturn version. Ow. Ow. But how's it going? How was your stream? What were you doing today? Also, apologies to anyone stuck in ads. You also came in right smack dab in the middle of an ad break. Go. I want to get set up in that, but I don't actually own my own copy of that. I have to remember to do setup in that sometime when Station doesn't have it open. Ah! Ow! God damn you! Stop. Yes, welcome on in. To get you up on the conversation. The current topic is this level is unfair. Because you're given very little chance to react to enemy shots, and the dragon has such a gigantic fat ass that it can't help but get hit by everything. We're also experiencing the one thing that I don't like about the graphical improvements of the remake, the fact that my shots light up this hallway. So, in the narrow hallways, if I just spam this, you get flashing lights. Like, woo! Look at me, I'm a Porygon. Yes. Big fat dragons and big fat dragons. Big fat dragons, so big. Also, the boss of the stage is a jerk, and I hate him. I also gotta love that this dragon just knows the exact right way to fly through this goddamn maze. Yes, yes, the Guardian. Big ol' robot seahorse with his gigantic shields of bullshit. So I think I get it. The shots that go to his arms don't deal damage because those are shields. I think. But I don't know what spots that I hit actually count. Woo! I actually managed to dodge something. Let's go! Woo! I'm also doing a lot more damage to him just spam firing instead of doing the lock-on shots. So that's getting tiring real fast. Actually, I think it is the underside of his arms that take damage. Huh. Oh. Back there goes one of them. So shit, the key to this boss was to stop locking on. Ow, ow. Oi. No. No lasers. I'm the only one allowed to have lasers. Really? He was actually that easy? I just had to stop locking onto him? Man. How my wrist hurts. All that matching. I used to be better at mashing than this. Don't get old, kids. It's this guy. Ah, it's bright. Hello, airship dudes. Oh, I got another good shooting ratio. Also playing on hard difficulty, which has not proven to, I don't know, feel like a hard difficulty. Episode 5. Which I don't recall if I did in the original when I played it on stream. Oh, there's a lot of you guys. God, very pretty though. Like, when you consider the fact that this is an updated Sega Saturn game, visuals are pretty nice. I zoom out. Thank you. Do not need the dragon's ass taking up that much of the screen. Who's shooting at me over here? Can't pay attention to everything. Assholes shooting at me from all sides. We get a short break. God, these airships are loud when you blow them up. Oh, why are you flying around on a bunch of teeth? Okay, can I have some time to shoot the dude? There we go. There's my time to shoot the dude. Oh, I think he's done. He's crashing. Imperial Flying Stronghold. Woo. You two just die already? Thank you. The biggest tooth of all. I think once again, just mashing the fire button is the way to go. Up. The tooth hides its health bar. Like a coward. It's over, Giant Tooth. I have the high ground. You doing something here? We got phase 2? Well, that was an underwhelming phase 2. Why was episode 5 so much easier? Oh, I see. Because it had, like... You get 0 credits. Okay, cool. Because it had, like, 40 less enemies. Oh, I think we're getting close to the end. That's the tower we were told to, not let the other dragon get to. Speaking of, oi! If I could have not inherited my health bar from the previous stage, that would be fantastic. Woo! Oh yeah, they're sending all the dudes after me. And down I go. But could you at least start me with a full health bar? Is that too much to ask? Wonder if I should even bother shooting them. It seems like shooting everything else in the stage is a bit more important, since that's what's actually shooting at me. I say that, he is shooting at me. I'm already missing almost half my health. Full health bar puts us over budget. Then find somewhere else to cut. We don't need this many enemies. Cut those. Cut some of the size off of my dragon. Doesn't have such a fat hitbox. Dragon is quite the significant lad. Bros, please. My health. I don't get any health pickups or checkpoints. Y'all are gonna have to be a bit easier on me. Yeah, you guys should keep better care of the water here. It's pretty freaking gross. Especially since there's about to be a dragon corpse in it. Alright, let's try to not take a bajillion damage immediately. I mean, I suppose half a bajillion is fine. Alrighty, thank you for stopping by, Fugubi. You have a good day. Flying to the bridge. Woof. God, again, you get 2 seconds to realize shit just jumped out of the water at you on the side. Whoop. I do want to check out the other Panzer Dragoon games sometime. I wonder if it'll be worth getting an Xbox emulator up and running to play Orta or not. Yeah, we just keep these robot flowers around that spit out these robot birds. Perfectly reasonable military units. Dodge. Okay, thing's dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. What's happening? Oh, that's the end of the stage. Okay. Stage doesn't have a boss fight. I got 2 more credits. So there's that at least. So now do we fight this guy for real? With my 1 HP and a dream that I have? Oh. Huh. That's, Some kind of shiny spinal cord? Last episode. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Well, he's a bit bigger now. Oh, things on the side take multiple lock-on hits. That's not good. I can't see them. Just dodge the missiles. Dodge. Just focus on dodging. Get your hits in when you can. Just dodge. Ah! Oh my god. He's not friendly. He's not friendly. He's not even going to be remotely fair, is he? All right, we got to lock in here. I also can't skip this cutscene. That's fantastic. At least I'm going to have a full health bar this time. Dodge. Whoop. Make sure to get hits in on the missile launchers. At least I think that's what's launching the missiles. I don't know. It might just be him. Fly down. Fly up. Lie down. Stay down. Fuck you. Oh, you trying to whip me with your tail? Up. Come on. Oh, he's charging. He's a charge in Malaysia. Oh. Did we get him? It looks like he's gonna blow up. Yep. Oh. That was just the extra bits. Regular dragon is still there underneath. Got a shield, the bastard. Lie down. Oh, my thumb. Ooh. My poor thumb. Can't lock onto these missiles either. Almost done. What's up? Oh, yeah. Now the shiny spine is all mine. Rank sharpshooter. Hey. Shoot, I didn't expect to finish it this quickly. Total shot down ratio 92.6%. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hell of a lot better than I did on the original. The aiming so much smoother. So, do we get an ending cutscene? Oh, no, the dragon. Dragon's like, lol, later, nerd. Though I actually have legitimately no idea what we've just accomplished. I guess the giant sun spine was something that we didn't want to have around. Or perhaps the real Panzer Dragoon remake was the friends we met along the way. Still a fun game. I know I complained a lot, but it is fun. I think Panzer Dragoon had some serious potential as a game that I don't feel like it ever got to reach. At least not in the first two games. I need to... I need to check out Orda. Is Orda still an arcadey style game? So I know Saga is an RPG. But either way, good job, people who worked on the remake. You did it. You did a good job. I'd say they did clear up the biggest flaw of the original, which was the aiming. It was very hard to aim in the original. Being able to actually use an analog stick with some smooth aiming makes a huge difference. And frankly, with how high of hit percentage I was getting, I feel like the original game was just simply made with that janky aiming in mind. Just because I was doing so much better just with this. Still, I wish it could be a longer game. But I suppose a single playthrough of Star Fox is pretty short, too. I'm looking forward to the remake of Zwei, if that does actually end up coming out. So I already enjoyed Zwei more than the first game. Just because I feel like it took a lot of the like basic ideas that the first game here had and expanded on them a bit. I remember there being more of a focus in Zwei on actually changing your aiming. I wish more of the story of this game was amazing. That is some amazing cutting edge graphic technology right there. That made me absolutely forget what I was just saying. Holy shit. That MS Paint drawing just completely made me lose my train of thought. Lobster. Rock lobster. Alright, I think I was saying, I wish the story had been more clear. Because, like, there's some kind of an empire, there's the prototype dragon, which I don't know why it's a prototype, there's the sun spine. There's a lot of things that happen in this game with very little explanation. I would kind of like that explanation. Congratulations. Thank you, game. My skill deserves a reward. The secret mode is now at your disposal. Input secret command. Shoot, I should cut the stream off. Otherwise, people are going to know what the secret command is. Oh, aren't you clever? Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, B, huh? Original cheat code, do not steal. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, B. That is B, right? There we go. Just had to do it fast enough. Get the credits, the image gallery. So we can take a closer look at all those images that just went through the credits. Ooh, and some more of them, too. So we can actually get a good look at all of these, weird things I was shooting at. Really, I can't just tab through the pictures. I have to back out at each one. What's up with the flying teeth? Can I see the MS Paint drawing? No? Aw. They actually didn't put that in the image gallery. There's that thing. Pandora's box. Stage select. Difficulty level. Speed up. God mode. Easy boss mode. Disable rider. Rapid fire. So we can start from any point in the game. Speed up. God mode. Interesting. Alright. Well, that was Panzer Dragoon Remake. I believe I picked this up on sale for, pretty cheap. What is this? What does this cost normally? Oof, yeah, I don't mean to be mean or anything, but it is not worth the $25 it costs. Not on sale, but if you can get it on sale, it's a fun game. Yeah, and I'm looking at the Steam page here. They showed a demo. They apparently showed off a demo for Panzer Dragoon's Vi remake at Tokyo Game Show in September last year. Well, I'm hoping that that does actually progress. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really hoping that we see that soon. Though, again, if it's going to be 25 bucks, I'd probably wait for that to be on sale, too. You know, real quick, while I'm still here, I'm gonna answer some of my questions here, because I think the series is just Panzer Dragoon 1 Zwei, then Saga, then Orda. It's Panzer Dragoon Mini for the Game Boy. Excuse me, Game Gear. It wouldn't have been for Game Boy. Maybe I should check that out. Famitsu hit a 14 out of 40. Maybe not. Panzer Dragoon Mini. But yeah, no, it is definitely that. Panzer Dragoon, Panzer Dragoon Zwei, Panzer Dragoon Saga, which was still also for the Sega Saturn. Which I'm curious if that's worth checking out. It reviewed really well. I don't know. I feel like if I do check it out, it's going to be off stream. Then Panzer Dragoon Orda, yeah, goes back to the rail shooter style. That was back in 2003. All right. I might actually see if I can get an Xbox emulator going to try that one out. Not tonight, obviously. But, alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end for tonight. Bit of a short stream, but Panzer Dragoon's a bit of a short game. I actually fully expected to, especially picking hard mode, I expected to game over and have to do a do-over at least once. So I was a bit surprised that I didn't have to. But thank y'all for coming tonight. I'm gonna see who is available to raid. I think we are gonna go with my buddy Pat Ware. He's playing Pal World with some friends. People who have definitely been around the channel. So go say hello to Pat Ware. Anyway, my next stream is going to be Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Pacific. Going to be starting Windswept, which is an indie-developed Donkey Kong Country 2-like game. We played it on a demo showcase a few months ago, so you could check that out on my VODs if you want to get a sneak peek at what that game is going to be like. Anyway, take care, folks. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you again, Zophie, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.